Hi, it's John here from See You on the Start Line podcast. I'm the event coordinator and race director of CJM'S events. Coming up today, we're talking Wear Your Heart on Your Sleeve, how you can raise funds for your group passively with our events, early bird entries closing with Canterbury Half Marathon, Avon City Ford Muddy Good Run entries closing, Ride the Rakaya, and a bit more about the Graveler. But first up, Wear Your Heart on Your Sleeve, which is run, walk 31 kilometres in the 31 days of October. This is our annual fundraiser for the Heart Foundation of New Zealand. This is through Run NZ Run, and we started it back in April 2020 when we created Run NZ Run during COVID. It's been an amazing journey with thousands of dollars raised so far for the Heart Foundation, and we hold this event every year, so it's an annual event in October with the build-up during September. Since we started Run NZ Run, there's been over $70,000 raised. This has been directly through donations from participants, which shows the numbers of number of dollars on the website. Plus, we've also raised over about another $12,000 for Wear Your Heart on Your Sleeve in the first 2 years. These donations were made through the Raisley platform. And while we show, I think it's about $62,000 or $63,000 raised, it's in excess of $70,000, more closer to $75,000. So this is a fantastic thing for the Heart Foundation. This year we're targeting between $6,000 and $10,000 we'd like to raise. So please jump into Run NZ Run and register for this. It would be greatly appreciated. There are 4 ways to help with these donations and raising funds. Basically, you register at runnzrun.co.nz. That is free. You can purchase a Wear Your Heart on Your Sleeve medal, which is $24.95, and we make donations from that, from the profits across to the Heart Foundation. You can purchase a set of Heart Foundation sleeves, which are $19.95. These are quality sleeves, which you'd pay about $40 to $50 in a cycling or running shop. So please support those. They've got the Heart Foundation logo on the wrists of the sleeves, and if you want to write that you're doing it for somebody who may have had a heart attack or close to you, may have passed away during a heart attack, it's just something in memory to do it for them. So you can make a donation when you register, or you can become a fundraiser and collect donations and sponsors while you do the distance of 31 Ks during the 31 days. Sure, you could do the 31K in 1 day or 2 days or whatever, that's fine. But for a lot of people, it's just getting out there, doing the distance and making sure you do that and raise some funds for the Heart Foundation. So again, you register at runnzrun.co.nz and you register to support Wear Your Heart on Your Sleeve and run 31Ks in the 31 days of October. Are you looking to raise some funds for your sports group, school, scouts, guides, or anything along those lines? We can help you in this and do it very easily, and it can be done passively. All you need to do is you can go to any of our websites for any of our events and click on a Promote Event tab, and then you can register to promote the event. This gives you a special link that you can share with others on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Send it out to your email database or whoever you wish to send it out to. Then if somebody clicks on the link and registers to the event, we'll pay 10% of the entry fee to your group or organisation. It's that easy. Once you've raised $30, you can get that paid out to your nominated bank account, and the payments are made every fortnight as long as you've reached the $30. It's simple. It's something you need to keep on top of. It's basically reminding people to do it or sending out that database, or ask people when you might send an email out, ask them to send it to their email database or promote it. That same link will pull back to your group or organisation as funds being raised. We've had a number of groups that have raised considerable amount of money through this, and it's an easy, passive way to do it. It saves going out and trying to sell chocolates or bacon or sausages or whatever it could be, or holding stalls or doing cheese rolls where you buy all the cheese and you end up buying them yourself. back and making the donations. So it is a lot easier than that. Just imagine if we've got 20 events, you sign on to 20 events, and if you did raise $30 on each one of them, that's $600 pretty easily by just sending out an email link and saying, hey, do you know somebody who may want to enter this? Forward this email on and use the link, and it helps your school or group. That's simple. So jump into those. You can find all the events at cjmsevents.co.nz. Click on the events, takes you to the web page, and then click on the promote now or promote event, and you're away and laughing. So have a look at that, and if we can help you raise some funds, that's even better. Muddy Good Runs coming up. Entries close for this Sunday. So the event's on the 29th of September, and entries close this Sunday midnight on the 22nd of September. This is one cool event that puts a smile on everyone's face from 4 years of age to however old you want to be. We've got the 4 to 6 year olds who do 600 metres or thereabouts, and they have to have a parent with them. The fee is for the children. The parents, you get to get down and dirty for nothing. Just look after those kids and make sure they hit the finish line. 7 to 13 year olds, that's individuals. They do it in their age group, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12 and 13s do it together as well. We have the family section, so that's all the family. It can be together from 4 years right up to mum and dad, or it could be grandparents as well. So you've got 3,000 metres for that. That's 2 laps of the 1,500 metre course. If the wee ones only want to do 1 lap, they can move on to the finish at the 1 lap, and the others can carry on. So you've got options there. So while it's 3,000 metres, it could only be 1,500 as well. The adults are in the afternoon, or starting at around 12 o'clock, as 5K. It's for the individuals and teams. It is a solid 5K, and you'll probably go through about 12, 13 mud pits, over cars, under cars, over cargo nets, through pipes, down water slides, heaps and heaps of fun. So to register for that by midnight on Sunday is muddygoodrun.co.nz. We've got the early bird entries coming up for the Canterbury Half Marathon as well. These are early bird entries close this Sunday. We've got the new course out at Pegasus where people will be finishing, come across Bob's Bridge straight into the finishing chute to the finish. This is going to be an awesome course this year. There's now all on tar seal the whole way. This is always been a fast course, and it'll be now faster than it's ever been. We're expecting between 700 and 800 participants. We've got the Kids Dash, which is 2.5K. We've got the 9K run or walk, and the half marathon run, walk, or hybrid. The hybrid's where you can run a bit and walk a bit as well. So it's basically for a lot of walkers who might want to get in and do a bit of a run, or someone who's building up to do the half marathon and have been doing some running, but they're going to need to do a bit more walking. So jump into the hybrid. Road cyclists, we've got coming up the Ride the Rakaia on the 26th of October. That's Labour weekend. It's the Saturday. It starts at the Mead Community Hall and finishes outside the Rakaia Domain. It's 93k of road riding, and it's got the Rakaia Gorge in the middle of it, which we have the king and queen of the Rakaia Gorge as well thrown into it, and the fast finish finishing outside the Rakaia Domain. So that's the 26th of October, Labour weekend. Enter Ride the Rakaia.co.nz. We've got Colour Zone Run coming up with early bird entries closing on the 30th of September. That is held in the residential red zone, and we're getting a lot of interest for this event and a lot of entries coming through. So that is Colour Zone Run. It's Colour Zone Run. It's on the 24th of November, and early bird entries close on the 30th of September. Bridge to Bridge on the south bank of the Waimakere River is coming up, and its early bird entries close on the 6th of October. This will be held on the 1st of December. We have the 12K. This is really popular with like 7-year-olds up, and parents can ride as support riders. 30K starting at the Willows, 58 up at the Waimak Gorge, and we have the 115K which starts at White's Crossing which is the finish line for all the events, goes across the clip-ons of the motorway bridge, and then up the north bank of the Waimak and down the south bank. It's a fantastic ride, that one. Good challenges on the way up and some better challenges on the way down. Wine Run. This early bird entry is closed for this on the 7th of October, and it's exactly as the name says. It's a wine run. You run, walk, have a wine tasting, run, walk, have a wine tasting, and repeat and repeat and repeat. You can do 5K or 10K. It's a 2-lap course. At every wine tasting this year, we have cheese and crackers, sparkling water, electrolytes, plain water, that's just normal water, at all those tasting stations, and these will keep you well hydrated and fed throughout the whole time. Then when you finish, you get a memorabilia wine run glass and a wine run coin to redeem your favourite wine from what you experienced during the tastings. You redeem that at the bar. We've got live entertainment and food trucks, buses to and from the vineyard, as well as the bar where you can sample a few more of those wines as well. This is at Rosendale Wines Vineyard on the 18th of January. So jump into that. Big event coming up in February is the Graveler. This is a gravel bike race and would be the ultimate gravel race, bike race in New Zealand. 132k of gravel and 400 metres of tar, and there's about 70 metres of grass as you just go into the finishing chute at the Hamner Domain. It starts at the top of Jack's Pass in Hamner Springs and finishes in the Hamner Springs Domain. It's in between this is Molesworth Station. You ride up Molesworth Road, then cross over past the Tarndale Homestead to Rainbow Road, down Rainbow Road to Jack's Pass, and then down Jack's Pass to the finish in the Domain. It's just amazing country and amazing riding. It starts at 8 o'clock on the Saturday the 15th of February, and there are a couple of cut-offs during the ride at the top of Molesworth Station and just as you come onto Rainbow Road, and everyone should be finished by 4 p.m. This year, back in February, everyone was all finished by 3:35 p.m. As well as the cut-offs, there's a lot of people inquiring about e-bikes. Yes, you can ride an e-bike, but you do need to have 2 spare fully charged batteries at the start. Last year, we only had 2 e-bikes finished of the 5 that started. That was only a 40% finish rate as the bikes ran out of batteries and it was they were too hard and heavy to ride themselves all the way back to the finish. So if you're wanting to ride an e-bike, make sure you've got 2 spare batteries fully charged. So we encourage everyone to enter this race. It's surprising how few people have been up through Molesworth Station. The key thing for Molesworth Station, as you cross Molesworth Station from Molesworth Road over to Rainbow Road, the road there is only open 3 weeks a year, and that's in January, February, and that's when we hold the event. So please do not go out there thinking you're going to do a warm-up over the course or ride the course. You aren't allowed to go across that road, and I'd recommend that you don't cross the farm workers, etc. out there. The cool thing in the race, you've got 10,000 spectators out there watching you. These are Angus bulls that'll be watching, and they're probably about the same amount of rabbits as well. So you won't see many rabbits, but you will see some of the bulls. Just respect those as you ride past them in the race. Remember, when you're entering any of our races, we recommend that you purchase the withdrawal insurance in case you can't make the event for any reason. You can withdraw up to 96 hours before the event. You should be signing up to promote our events as a fundraiser for your sports group, school, or whatever. And we recommend all those key dates for early bird entries and the events closing to remember to grab into those. Check out all our events at our web pages. The key website to go to is cjmsevents.co.nz. You can email me at john@cjmsevents.co.nz. Text or call me on 027 226 7769. Until next time, we'll see you on the start line. Take care, guys.